So going to sign block. There's no use for sign block. We are just going to use I don't think we need the user interactable. Is that an attribute? God, I forgot what that's called already. Yeah, state is much better name than instance. Anyway, it's not going to hurt. That's only needed in the... Wow, why did it turn white? The user interactable is just needed because that's the apple, the call is an apple, the touches began. So UI entity, not touches began. Okay, we gotta look at filter entity. Is it .h? Filter entity has a bunch of stuff. One of the calls is... Oh, you know what? I'm sure there's a runtime class detection. Yeah. And actually... Alright, I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, you don't need a flag in there. In fact, I'm sure that we do it already, and maybe collide with filter entity .m collide. Oh, this is obviously a stub. Okay, maybe it's physics entity. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Exit gate, texture 2D, normal physics entity. Time for some water. Camera entity, filter entity, noise block. God damn it. I know there's gotta be something like a normal physics entity. That's a really obtuse name. Alright, so it's got a bunch of stuff. Some weird macro. It's probably recycled a bunch. Please don't hate me for doing that. Okay, this is probably where you can find the collide with, the collision detection function that looks at classes, because I bet some classes are handled differently. Actually, there's not much going on here either. Filter cube overlaps, that's pretty elegant. Because everything's a cube right now. Alright, I'm looking it up in Google because I cannot remember. Objective C runtime class Yeah, it was this. Anyone say... Yeah, this might be a little bit slow, but it's not a big deal. This is not in the audio callback. Whoa, what's going on? That's what I want. UI entity is kind of class shooter class. In that case, we want to say UI entity, is it fire? What was it? Fire? Yes, it was fire. This is one of the best things. It's very subtle. Okay, if you don't add the semicolon to Emacs, and I use tab to on every line because it sets the default formatting. It does the indentation for you. I hit tab every time I finish a line. So see, this one will be will be indented wrong because I don't have a semicolon here. So you just automatically pick up on that. I guess it's not. No, it's cool. Emacs is pretty good. Anyway, before we start a fight, let's try to build this, because I think we got everything we need. So there is one error: undeclared identifier map point. Is there a map point in here? Alright, let's look at that error in detail. I wonder if I should cast it. Is casting it a compiler issue or a runtime thing? I know that in C it would be a compiler thing, but yeah, I think that's good. I just don't like this error of this warning. So the error was use of undeclared identifier map point in input manager, line 89, character 40. Line 89 is right here. Yes, we don't need that. Alright. So let's build and run. Now it should build. I'm kind of afraid what's going to happen, but we'll see. So here is, let me get the screen going. It won't shut up because I'm constantly, okay. So that initial state, this is going to be, let me restart it. I think you understood what happened. And it looks like our physics system doesn't add Y component unless you explicitly make it so, like that. Isn't that pretty? But you're getting feedback, so things are not going to be pretty. And it looks like it finally locked up. I don't know why. It was in the update call, the input manager update call, so it might be something kind of important. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, update. Is it an out of memory thing? I bet it wouldn't tell me. I don't like how it won't show the current line in the new debugging console. Well, anyway, I'm going to take care of that later. First, I'm going to rerun this thing. And get that, I'm going to get that thing out of the way, the noisemaker, because that, I could also just set the phone to silent. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll plug in headphones. Yeah, how do you like that? Okay. I'm going to put the headphones on the microphone so you can still hear the sound. But oh no. While I was talking, the mic picked up on that anyway. I'm kind of an idiot, I'm sorry. Okay. One more time. This time's gonna be great. I'm gonna be very quiet. I guess I don't really need to sing like that. But you can see a clear correlation to when I speak and when these balls are coming out of the shooter. So, alright, I'm going to stop it there. So we got something working, and that's pretty cool. Because it's good to have something working. Something that you can show is nice. Now, do you realize how long it took just to get this? This is the first visual change we got with the audio. And that's one of the crappy things about audio I/O programming. Well, maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that. But I think it does take a little longer because you have to work in the visual stuff, and the audio stuff is generally much lower level if you want to work on this quick input output response low latency stuff in particular. But I think that's all I'm going to cast for today. We might work a little bit more. Yeah, I just need a break. I'm sorry. It's been fun.